Got a small tip. GMC, DMC. The coil in this one, where is it? Virtually exploded, had a heart attack and died. What I'm thinking happened, because they're like this and the engine's spinning this way. The bolts, well, hang on, like that. The bolts must have got loose a bit and it moved towards the flywheel, grabbed the flywheel and exploded. It came to me, oh, the saw needs a bit of a tune. She's just a bit off, needs a bit of a tune. I'm sitting there, well, let's see what's going on. Couldn't even start it. Sure enough, I used this tool here, which in there on the spark plug, and no spark. So alright, no spark. Got in there and I found that went well. Now this coil was alright, it was in here, it had spark. Actually this is worth keeping for spare parts. This is a good motor, but the person supplied this to use for spares, so I can't put claim on it. But I cleaned all this up. It was so filthy in there, it wasn't funny. Good thing I've got a parts washer. So I've just drilled the 2 bolts for there, brought it over here, and then the bolts that go back in were too big for this particular coil. So I've drilled it out carefully. So just one thing for you guys. Coils, sometimes the bolts are a different size. I'm just using 2 sheets of 2 pieces of thick paper as my gap to make sure that the coil is away from there. I'll make sure it's still got spark and everything. It should be right, still pretty close to it. So we'll look at that in a second. Well, I'm happy so far. Hang on. Can't see it. Well, it's got spark. You can't see it on the camera, but little light in there, that's got spark. And I've got nowhere to sit the phone, I don't think. No. It's got spark anyway. You can see they've put a brand new spark plug in, thinking that would be the cause, and it wasn't. See if I can move a couple of things around. Sit that there. Sit that there. Sit. Can you see? No. No, you can't. You can see the spark plug, I dare say. I gotta turn that light off. Hang on. See if I can turn that light off. Can I turn that light off while I'm filming? No, I can't. Samsung Galaxies. Why did I do it? It works. That works. So next thing you'll see is this thing up all together and hopefully running. Well, there goes nothing. Now, all I need is hearing protection. Don't know what's going to happen, but it's got spark. Can't shut it off. Can't use choke. Oh, choke to stop it because the stop and go switch isn't working. Could be flooded. The throttle might clear that off if it's flooded. I know I flushed the engine out with 2-stroke fuel. See some smoke coming out, so it's starting to, it'll start popping in a minute, I reckon. Well, it's got spark, got ignition. Obviously choke to stop it. Choke to stop it. I don't know why. I was going to have to play around with the kill switch, which you know, if you ask me, like they've had it where you kill it with the choke for a while, I'd say, but I'm just doing a favour here. I'm not getting paid for this. Upside down, look, without comparing it, you can tell it's upside down. They point upwards, they point down. So, yeah. I'm gonna flip them over and bar and chain. What I was pointing out before was that is pumping. Oil pump's good, but a bit of foam. I'm gonna put some fresh oil in there and let it pump that through. Well, that's it. Don't need to start it again. It's oiling, it's running, and if you flick around, yeah, it'll flick, it will turn it off. So I've got a chainsaw file there, my dinner's ready, so all I have to do is, I've dressed the bar already and it's a bit worn at one side, so I've actually dressed it and flip the bar upside down to the clean side, and I'm gonna sharpen that chain, and yeah, that should be right, and the person who owns it should be happy, and they'll probably come back to see me if anything. Have to start charging people, I suppose. Anyway, there you go. The whole point of the video was just to show you guys that the coils sometimes have different size bolts, but obviously one thing leads to another, and another great big long video, so I might have to get one of these for myself. I don't even have one. The only one I do have was found on tip, and I need an air filter and a back for it, and the carby is playing up on it, and that's all that's wrong with it. And here it is sitting here. I'll get to it one day. Make a day of it. Just fix it right up. Yeah. All right. Anyway, yeah. Without further ado, I'm hungry, so bit of a knock around video. Hope you liked it, and yeah. See you on the next one.